my favorite anime being Dragon Ball, one thing I always wanted to do on this channel was Dragon Ball Hot Takes. I got the inspiration from TSO Sage, who's my favorite YouTuber right now. Shout out to him for getting monetized again. He does it with his fan base, just asking them questions, but I don't have the fan base for that right now, of course, so I just went on Reddit, found some Dragon Ball Hot Takes, and yeah, let's get straight to it. Alright, first one up is Bruce Falconer is overrated as hell. I tried rewatching Z. I prefer Kai. Another hot take, again, recently, and damn, it just doesn't know when to be quiet sometimes. It just goes on and on a lot of the times. The volume on said music is loud as hell. As a 30-something-year-old, it's just annoying as hell now, but I do understand why we as kids love to score. But yeah, Kai is much better. This is gonna be one of the ones that a lot of people always talk about forever. I agree. I would say overrated as hell. It's just that the music is good. But yes, it doesn't know when to be quiet. I mean, yeah, sometimes it is loud as hell. And then a lot of times it's just music on top of music on top of music. Let the scenes just like, all scenes don't need music. The peak ones do, but not every single scene just needs music back to back to back to back. I feel like it starts getting repetitive, starts getting annoying. I'm young, so I grew up watching Kai. So I'm gonna pick Kai, but I like the Falconer score or the American score. I know Falconer didn't really make the music, so yeah, not getting into all of that. But yeah, I kind of do agree, I'm not gonna lie, so don't kill me about it in the comments, but yeah, I see where he's coming from, and I think Kai is better, but yeah, we'll get into that later. Janemba is the strongest Z villain. Also, I'm not sure if this is a hot take, but Vegeta is the best character in Super, character-wise, especially in the manga. Strongest Z and villain? I have to disagree, isn't? Because I know in Fusion Reborn timeline, I think Gohan took out Buu, so they didn't even get to Buuhan, right? I'm taking Buuhan over Janemba. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Buuhan is stronger than Janemba. Wasn't Goku, I'm not gonna say he was able to even like, I know when Janemba transformed, he wasn't fighting him for real, but when Buuhan came up, he was like, bro, I'm not even gonna fight you. Like, this isn't fair. Like, I'm not even gonna test you. So yeah, I think it's Buuhan. Vegeta is the best character in Super, character-wise, especially in the manga. I'm not gonna knock nobody for that. Like, I like Vegeta, so I think that's just subjective, but yeah, that ain't a bad one. Best character in Super, especially in the manga. Yeah, the manga is definitely good. Once we get to the moral arc and everything, yeah, I can agree with that part. This person says Z is overrated and not fun to rewatch. Ooh, yeah. Z is overrated. I mean, it is the original. In terms of like to the manga, I guess it's not fun to rewatch if you want the accuracy to the manga, which a lot of stuff in Z is filler. And then, I mean, the voice acting is better than Kai. The pacing is way better in Kai. Episode 200 of Z is Goku versus Frieza. Episode 200 of Kai is Great Saiyaman Gohan. So that lets you know where everything is at. The only thing that I like about Z, it has better moments. Sometimes, like, I think the Father-Son Kamehameha was better. The Majin Vegeta speech was better. Final Atonement was better. Super Saiyan 3 was also better. But besides that, I mean, like, Super Saiyan and Kai was better than the one in Z. Just the music wasn't better. But, I mean, I don't know. So, I can see where he's coming from. I can see where people say Z is overrated, but am I gonna say it's overrated? I wouldn't say it's overrated. I mean, Z did his thing for his time, and definitely is the reason we got Kai in the first place. I mean, yeah, but if you want to compare it to like we have Kai now, and then you just want to trash on Kai, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna take disrespect. I wouldn't say it's overrated. It's just a preference of what people like to watch. So yeah, I mean that's just his preference. It's not fun to rewatch. All right, this one we got a few ones right here. Vegeta will always be the main guy to blame in the Cell Saga. Sure, I think so. I think. Yeah, I mean, you could blame Krillin, but Vegeta, like, he really had him right there. At this point, like, bro, just finish him off, right? But, I mean, we wouldn't have gotten Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, so I guess I'm kind of happy. But, I mean, he was definitely one of the main guys to blame. Probably the main guy to blame, actually. So, yeah, I can agree with that. Trunks deserved the power, but Super Saiyan Rage wasn't it. Yes, I think you should have gave Trunks Super Saiyan God. Like, he's seen Vegeta go blue. I feel like since Vegeta saw Goku go God, and he learned how to go God and blue, like, just give Trunks the same things to have Saiyan, bro. Like, you already know the potential with them is like unlimited. Have them train for a little bit. Just give them Rage, bro. I mean, Rage. Oh my gosh, give them God. And like they didn't even explain Rage, and that's the whole problem with this. They didn't explain with Super Saiyan Rage really how it works. Nothing. Just I'm gonna give you a form that's probably stronger than Super Saiyan 3, but it's not as strong as Super Saiyan God. So unless he has the Spirit Sword, MUI looks better than UI Sign. That's an opinion. I disagree. I like UI Sign. I think I like the look more. It reminds me more of a technique because UI is the technique form. Vegeta character development in Super is arguably better than Z. I mean, if you're counting moral arc, granola arc, I think I did like him more. Is development more in Super, even though Z was definitely like he has some shit going on in Z and yeah. Goku hasn't been an interesting protagonist since the Saiyan Saga, and DBZ would be a better series if Toriyama had committed to Gohan being a protagonist. Goten should have been a girl and taken over as protagonist from midway through the Buu Saga onwards. Okay, first of all, Goku hasn't been an interesting protagonist since Saiyan Saga. That's crazy. Did we not? Namek is literally the next saga where he becomes a Super Saiyan. I am the Super Saiyan son Goku. that was just peak interest for me right there. I don't know what he's talking about. I have to disagree. Even like we get to the Battle of the Gods, I thought Goku was pretty interesting. Tournament of Power, Goku is very interesting to me. Moral arc, Goku is definitely interesting protagonist in that arc. I have to disagree with that. It would have been better if Gohan being a protagonist. I mean, if Toriyama said he didn't know how to write it, so how would he write it? If he couldn't write it, I don't think it would have been better than what we got. I think what we got was pretty good. Goten should have been a girl and taken over as protagonist from midway through the Buu saga and all this. No, so we gonna let Gohan be protagonist for what, 1 to 2 arcs? Goten being a girl, and Chi-Chi is definitely not letting Goten get away with nothing. Vegito is a better fusion. They just give him fights where he has to lose. Buu and Zamasu, he couldn't kill Buu due to everyone else, and then Zamasu straight up immortal. So yes, I do agree with this. I mean, Vegito would whoop the hell out of Janemba, and if we talking about non-canon, like Janemba, one of the weaknesses is talking shit. Yeah, I don't like when people just disrespect Vegito like that, saying you can't win. Look at his opponents, bro. His opponents are crazy. And yeah, Vegito would beat Broly too. I mean, like, both of them are in canon, they're the same power scaling, even though I disagree, or I'm not saying I disagree with it, but I feel like Potaro was always stronger since you didn't have to lower your power level like you did with the fusion. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, I agree with this one. Yeah, for sure. I think the best dub was Team 4-Star. Also, I think Beerus is a cute kitty, and I want to scratch behind his ears. Okay, I'm not gonna waste my time. No, I don't think the best dub was Team 4-Star. Nah, it was the funniest dub for sure, but I mean, like, no, I can't disrespect Funimation like that. Chi-Chi isn't a bad mom for not wanting her kids to fight. I agree. If you watch original Dragon Ball, Chi-Chi literally see Goku get blasted through his chest. So I bet like there's a lot of PTSD she has. I wouldn't want my children to fight either. I don't blame Chi-Chi at all. She just wants her kids to do well, be successful, go to school, graduate, get money. Yes, she's not a bad mom. I hate that agenda. I always hated it. She's not a bad mom, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Goku was not a bad father. Sure, kind of silly, but you can't blame someone for being absent when the reason for it is said person dying to protect the whole world, if not the universe. I agree. He's not a bad father, nor is he a great father. If you want to say he's a good father, sure, I have him in about that middle line right there. But yeah, I mean, what? So let's go through it. I mean, Saiyan Saga, he died. So what? Piccolo's raised his kid. Well, he's dead. He's dead. We get to Cell Saga, where he gave Cell the Senzu Bean. I mean, there's a bunch of reasons I could tell you why that was actually a good move, and I'll make a video explaining that if it's really needed. So yeah, yeah, no, I don't think he's a bad dad. He literally was just dead. I'm not finna, somebody being dead, I'm not finna, you know, I mean, I guess he had the option to come back alive, but he was dead. Even then, he finally understands Gohan after the Cell Saga. First thing he says in episode Super is finally Gohan can do as much studying he wants without having to fight or anything. Now he told Goten that. Come on, bro. Like, it's a lot of stuff that shows he's not a bad dad. As much as I love Zamasu, the Goku Black arc can be skipped, and you will miss nothing important. Oh, he's mainly talking about the anime version. Okay, I was about to say, what? Like, perfected Super... Yeah, literally, he said perfected Super Saiyan Blue. So, it's been a minute. If I really rewatch it, like, Black to Tournament of Power, I rewatched Goku Black arc, like, probably 2 months ago, but Tournament of Power, I haven't rewatched that in a minute. I probably will do a Dragon Ball rewatch sometime this summer. So, yeah, like, yeah, kind of. Like, if we talking about nothing really happened... Yeah, I mean, a lot of, I don't know, because, I don't know, man. I might have to skip that one. I'm fine with Gohan being nerfed. Compared to his peak in the Cell Saga, he's gotten everything he wanted for his life, and that's completely fine with me. Yes, Gohan is not a fighter. He is a scholar. Like, that is known. He is a scholar, and he never wanted to fight. I just hate the writing where it's like, oh, I gotta get stronger. I should have trained. I'm strong. I don't want to train no more. I should have trained. Yeah, strong. Like, that is so annoying. Every time that happens, I actually truly get annoyed with it. So I can see it from that point of view, but besides, that's just the writing right there. But if we talking about Gohan actually not boxing, I'm cool with that. He did what he had to do, and now he's living. Goten wants to fight more than Gohan because he wants to do anything that his dad or his brother does, but more his dad. So yeah, yeah, no, I'm cool with Gohan not fighting, man. Let him live his life, man. He got PTSD, man. It's kind of crazy. This shouldn't be a hot take, but some people can't handle the truth. Neither Goku nor Vegeta has ever beaten the other in an all-out 1v1. Yeah, the closest was that very first fight. Superhero doesn't count, wasn't all out. Lamaj and Vegeta versus Goku wasn't holding back. I mean, Goku was holding back like crazy, so I'm not about to, we already know how that goes. And yeah, besides that, I mean, the first one was the closest. The first one, if anything, if you give somebody a win, you give that win to Vegeta. You give that win to Vegeta, so Yeah. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for y'all today. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to debate me in the comments about Dragon Ball, I'm cool. Any healthy debates, that's all. I love talking about Dragon Ball. So if you have a hot take or a disagree, let me know. And if you do have a hot take and you want to drop it in there, we could get something going where I can actually start posting other people's hot takes that are actually in the comments. I will definitely do it for sure. And I mean, I'll just stick to this for now until I eventually grow and just have to stay more consistent. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Z-Man is here. Z-Man is out. Peace.